Before we get into today's video, I just kind of wanted to apologize for this whole get up today with like the baggy hoodie and the hood and everything like that. It's really cold out, so I'm just doing my best to keep warm. That being said, with it being a bit colder out and with it getting to that time of year, everybody's kind of just like bundling up, getting cozy, trying to keep warm. I figured we go ahead and just make like a cozy kind of video just to kind of fit with that theme, do something a bit nostalgic. So today, we're going to be playing Super Mario All-Stars, and as the title suggests, I truly do believe that this is the best remake in gaming history. We're not necessarily going to be doing like a full playthrough or anything crazy like that today. Today we're simply just going to be playing the original Super Mario Bros, but you know, the All-Stars version, so it's kind of remade with like those Super Mario World graphics, and man, let me just say, with the power of emulation and upscaling, this game looks absolutely beautiful. I would definitely love to hear from you guys down below. Out of all the remakes in Super Mario All-Stars, which one is your favorite? Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, or maybe it's even the Lost Levels for some reason. Also, I apologize if you guys can hear like the loud clacking of the buttons. I'm literally using like a third-party Xbox controller right now because like I do have a proper first-party Series X controller, but you know, it's sitting all the way over there, and I just kind of keep like a third-party controller back here at like my PC setup, just because, you know, really the only time that I'm using a controller on PC would be for, I don't know, maybe a game that requires a lot of button mashing like Batman Arkham Asylum, or, you know, like emulation. I do also have a DualShock 4 that I would normally like to use, but for some reason Windows like doesn't really like DualShock 4s. I don't know, like some applications will respond to it like Steam, but whenever I try to use it on like 99% of applications on Windows, it simply won't respond to it, or it won't recognize it. It's really bizarre. I'm aware of a lot of the workarounds and stuff like that, like the applications that allow you to use DualShock on Windows. I've tried them before. It's just that I don't like how much input lag that they like bring into the game. Because the fact of the matter is, like I said, most times when I'm using a like controller on PC, it's gonna be for like emulation, and when it comes to emulation, a lot of the games that I emulate are like platformers like this, and they require a lot of precision. And when it comes to precision, you know, input lag is the last thing that you think of. I haven't tried Windows 11 yet, though. I don't know if Windows 11 has better support, or just, you know, straight up support for DualShock 4s. If it does, I might have to try it sometime, but I don't know. At the same time, I've heard like Windows 11 gaming performance is like, you know, a little bit worse, and just Windows 11 overall isn't as good as Windows 10. And, you know, I've been using Windows 10 ever since it came out, really. So, you know, I'm more used to this OS at this point. I might upgrade with my next PC setup. I don't know, because like, you know, I literally just built this PC a bit ago. I just got everything set up in Windows 10, so I don't really feel like switching like OSs. That being said, I've been considering looking into getting like replica. I know this is like way out there, and it's like, it may even be like overkill in some people's eyes, but I've been thinking about getting... We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Getting like replica controllers, or maybe even like normal official controllers, but then getting like, I don't know, like whatever plug to USB adapters. So say getting a dedicated like first party Dreamcast controller, but then getting like a Dreamcast to USB adapter, so then I can use it with like my Dreamcast emulator, or also just for when I'm playing like actual, you know, on the Dreamcast. I don't own a Dreamcast at this time, but that is one of the consoles that I plan to purchase in the future. For those that don't know, I'm huge into like physical gaming, physical like collecting and stuff like that, like whether it's collecting consoles, collecting games for said consoles, or just like preserving the games through those means. I'm all about like video game preservation and video game history. So whether it comes from, you know, buying and like collecting physical games, or whether, you know, it's done through emulation, I don't really care. As long as these games are preserved in one way or another, that's really all that I care about. I still can't get over just how good this remake looks, man. Like, you know, I've obviously played the original Super Mario Bros, and most times when I go to replay Super Mario Bros 1, I play the original NES version just because, you know, I like getting that vanilla Mario Bros experience. I've only played like the All-Stars version a handful of times, but every time that I replay, it's just like all the little details. Like I said, most times when Dude, I literally touched like the utmost top pixel of his head, and that's still counted as a death, man. It's at a point for me where like I haven't played this. No, dude, you know, sometimes I forget that this is old school Mario and like the physics just aren't there. Like I said, I still haven't played this one like enough times to where like the awe of the remake is lost to me, you know what I mean? Like every time I play it, I can still... Why? I still get that feeling like, ooh, this is so pretty. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the mushroom this time. I'm just gonna go for it. That's probably a really bad idea, but like, I'm not trying to get that mushroom anymore. I just love all the little details, like the paintings of Bowser in the back, and the fact that they like brought some dimension to it. Like you have the backgrounds and then you have the foregrounds. But you know, if you go play the NES original, obviously it isn't like that at all. It's literally just like the foreground, and that's basically it. There we go. Come on. It took me all the way back to World 1-1. You know what? Listen, Bowser. You know what? That's fine. I've had enough of Super Mario Bros. 1 anyway. We're gonna go play Mario Bros. 3. Listen, man, it's literally like 7 in the morning right now. I'm not trying to go hardcore. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to have a chill conversation while I play, and You know what? Do I hate myself today? Do we play the... You know what? Let's play the lost levels. Immediately, when you start the game, there's an enemy just charging. I've always loved that about the lost levels. It's like, it's the biggest middle finger to be like, yeah, this is the game that you're about to play. And you know, the fact that the game looks so pretty can kind of help, like, make up for the fact that it's so, like, brutally challenging. I jumped over it, man. Kind of makes up for the fact that it's so brutally difficult, but like, I don't know. It's just like, this is one of those games where I beat it like once before, and I don't have the desire to ever go through the full game again. Like, I'll play it, like, but I'm not gonna do a full playthrough. I just like, I hate myself, but not that much. Like I was saying before, though, I think I might genuinely like invest in that, like getting a bunch of OEM controllers for all these various emulators that I have. You know, just you know, for whatever consoles I don't have controllers for yet, because I have controllers for most like consoles that I can think of, like SNES, NES, Sega Genesis. Like I have controllers for a lot of those consoles, GameCube, Wii, stuff like that. There's just a few of them, like I said, a few of the stragglers, like Dreamcast or whatever. So I think I'll get whatever ones I'm missing, and then see if there's like actually USB adapters out there for that. I would just have to make sure that they don't introduce like input lag of some kind. Once again, another level where there's just an enemy just charging at you right off the bat. Yeah, the Lost Levels is it's a game of all time, that's for sure. You know what? That one's on me. I wasn't even paying attention right there. It sucks that these buttons are so loud, because otherwise this controller is pretty nice. Is it one that I'd use full time over a first party controller? Of course not. But on the other hand, like, it does actually feel really nice. It's just that those buttons are really loud when you're playing platformers. Like, you guys, oh shoot! I forgot that they just fall. Like, lights up, it's blue. It looks nice. It's just, yeah, the buttons are really loud. And plus, first party controllers are just, you know, they're always better. And if anyone's curious, yes, I did just jump on top of the level so I could cheese it. I'm sorry, I refuse to play. You know what? I was at the end, and then I mistimed my jump, so that one's on me. I don't know what's going on with me today, man. Like, you know, I'm pretty good at Mario. I've been playing Mario for literally, like, as long as I've been alive. I don't know, I guess it's just one of those days. Come on, jump. Go for it, and okay, there we go. This time we made it. You know, Lost Levels, as hard and as brutal and as just, like, whatever of a game as it is, it always could have been a lot worse, right? Like, could you guys imagine if, like, say in one of the levels you went to jump on the flagpole and instead it, like, killed you for touching it because you were supposed to find, like, some sort of, like, arbitrary other exit? Like, you know, it always could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna pretend that we didn't just game over already on the third level, and, let's go play some Mario Bros. 3. It's just one of those days. Everybody sucks. I swear my age just shows more and more every time I make one of these videos, man. Oh gosh, I always forget just how good Super Mario Bros. 3 looks in this Super Mario All-Stars remake, man. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Get me a girl that's as beautiful as the Super Mario All-Stars remakes, and I will love her forever. Otherwise, she ain't worth my time. Super Mario Bros. 3 is... Come on, man, like, come on. I'm starting to think that it's not my fault. You know, this is such, like, a cliche thing to say, but I think it's my controller. Like, honestly, I think there's something about it, because, like, when I'm going to press it, I actually have to try to press it. It's not like any other controller where you just press it and it happens. Like, no, you have to try to press it on this controller. I blame the controller. I know there's no way that I'm just, like, this bad at Mario today. Like, there's literally no way. I've played these games more times than you can count on both hands, toes, fingers, every appendage of your body combined times, like, 5. There we go, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Cleared the level in, like, only a handful of seconds. Now I don't even remember what I was talking about. Dude, my brain is... Oh, my brain's a mess. I really wonder what the new voice actor for Mario is gonna sound like. Like, at this point, we know who's playing him. It's just, like, we have no idea what he's gonna sound like. Is it gonna be, like, a Chris Pratt situation where, like, they do a different take on it? Is he gonna be trying to do, like, an impersonation of Charles Martinet? I'm not really sure. All I know is that I'm so excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, man. At the time of recording this, it comes out in literally, like, 3 days. I already know I pre-ordered it. I'm gonna be beating it on the day it comes out. I'm gonna stay up till midnight. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna just, like, do it in one sitting, and that's gonna be that. I did that with the last 2D Mario game that came out, New Super Mario Bros. U. I literally sat down, I did it in one sitting, and that was that. I always find it funny when people ask me, they're like, how do you play so many games? How do you beat games so fast? Dog, I literally don't have a life. What you see here is what you get. I wake up, I make my videos, and then I play my video games, and that's literally all that I do. I don't have any friends, I don't have any family, I don't engage in any social interaction, period. This is literally all that I do, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. I chose for my life to be like this. When I moved a couple of years ago, you know, there's a reason that I never went back. There's a reason I just kind of stayed put, did my thing as a ghost here in a place that, you know, where nobody knows me. I don't talk to a single soul, I don't know a single soul. So I literally don't know anybody down here. I sit in my room, I do my thing, I work, you know, like YouTube is my full-time job. I make the income that I need off of this and a few other, like, you know, side streams of revenue. That's really it. I don't know. I just, you know, I have a simple life and I couldn't ask for anything else. I'm really antisocial. I hate people, but I love video games. So this is what I do, and I honestly couldn't be happier. I'm not kidding when I say that people actually make me feel worse. They drain my energy and make me depressed and stressed out. Like, when I'm around people, I will do anything in my power to escape that situation and get back to a point of where I'm by myself doing my own thing and just, like, you know, having me time. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make like a chill video, just kind of, you know, kicking back, playing some Mario Bros. I'm definitely gonna like switch controllers and use like my actual Series X controller next time, or maybe even see how to get like my DualShock working, because like DualShocks actually work really well for 2D what am I saying? Really, any controller works well for 2D platformers. Even my phone's touchscreen does a great job, like, emulating GBA, like, platformers. Just something about this button, man. Like, you can't just, like, let your thumb go onto it like you normally, like, you have to press it. But anyway, as always, a massive shout out. Thank you to all the Patrons and channel members. Thank you to all of you in the low baller tier. New bigger shout out. Thank you to all of you in the big baller tier. Metal Asking and Big Daddy Manny. And the biggest shout out. Thank you to all of you in the G tier. Run Adventures and Luchisco. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.